Welcome to Numismatics Hub, your ultimate destination for fascinating stories, rare coin discoveries, and all things numismatics. Join us as we explore the world of currency and uncover hidden treasures one coin at a time. In 1999, something incredible happened in the world of American coinage. A simple, unassuming 1-cent penny, often overlooked and underappreciated, captured the attention of collectors, numismatists, and everyday people alike. What made this penny so special, and why did it become so highly sought after? Let's take a trip back to the late 1990s, a time when technology was rapidly advancing, the world was on the cusp of the new millennium, and the United States Mint was hard at work producing coins for the nation. The penny, despite its low face value, has always held a certain charm. It's the smallest coin in circulation, but it represents much more than just its worth in cents. For many, the penny evokes a sense of nostalgia, of simpler times when coins were made of copper, and you could hold a small piece of history in your palm with just a handful of change. But in 1999, this penny became more than just a token of everyday transactions. In fact, it would soon become one of the most talked about and valuable pennies ever to be minted. The reason? A surprising flaw, a rare error that would transform this ordinary coin into an extraordinary treasure. Before we dive into the specifics of this 1999 penny, let's take a step back and understand the historical context. By the late 1990s, the United States Mint was in the process of introducing new designs and updating existing ones. For example, in 1999, the Mint had already begun producing coins with new designs for the 50 States Quarters program, which became immensely popular among collectors. However, the penny didn't undergo any major design changes in 1999. The front of the penny, which features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, had been in use since 1909. This iconic image, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, was a symbol of the nation's reverence for Lincoln, and it had endured through the decades without much alteration. On the reverse side, however, there was a change. For most of the 20th century, the reverse of the penny depicted the familiar wheat stalks, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots. But in 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint introduced a new design, one that featured a Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This design remained in place until 2008.0. In 1999, while there were no significant design overhauls to the penny, the Mint was still committed to producing a coin that carried historical weight. But little did they know that one particular batch of pennies would carry something far more valuable than its mere face value. What happened was a manufacturing mistake, one that would go down in history as one of the most fascinating coin errors of the 20th century. During the production process, a small but significant flaw occurred in one of the dies used to strike the coins. This flaw would lead to the creation of a very rare, very special penny, a penny with no mint mark. Now, to understand why this is such a big deal, we need to know a little bit about mint marks. In the United States, the Mint uses a letter on coins to indicate where they were produced. The D stands for the Denver Mint, the S for the San Francisco Mint, and the P for the Philadelphia Mint. Most coins produced in the U.S. will carry one of these mint marks, identifying the location of their production. However, in 1999, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with a new design, which was supposed to include a mint mark on the reverse side to indicate where the coin was made. Yet, on a very limited number of these pennies, the mint mark was missing entirely. This error occurred because of a mishap with the dies used to strike the coins at the Philadelphia Mint. These coins, now known as the 1999 no mint mark pennies, quickly became a rarity in the world of numismatics. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. At first, no one really noticed the missing mint mark. After all, pennies were being produced in large quantities every year, and most people didn't give much thought to where their pennies came from. But as time passed, collectors began to notice that there was something unusual about the 1999 pennies they were finding. Some pennies were showing up without the P mint mark, and these pennies quickly became the subject of intense curiosity as word spread. Collectors started scouring their change jars, searching through rolls of pennies, and checking every penny they could find from 1999. The excitement around the coin grew, as more and more people realized that this seemingly small error could turn out to be something valuable. And they were right. In the years that followed, the 1999 no mint mark penny became highly sought after by collectors, with some willing to pay a premium for the rare coin. But the real value of these pennies didn't emerge until much later, when the market for rare and valuable coins began to heat up. The 1999 no-mint mark penny, with its mysterious and intriguing error, became a symbol of how a small mistake could lead to something far more valuable than anyone could have imagined. People began to seek out the coins, with prices rising steadily as the demand for the rare penny increased. As of today, these pennies can be worth a surprising amount of money. But just how much is a 1999 no-mint mark penny really worth? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? A 1999 no-mint mark penny in mint condition can be worth upwards of $176,000. Yes, you read that right, $176,000. This staggering value has made the 1999 no-mint mark penny one of the most valuable 1-cent coins ever to be produced in the United States. So, what exactly makes this coin worth so much? It all comes down to rarity. The 1999 no-mint mark penny is one of the rarest errors ever to be found in U.S. coinage, and that rarity drives its value. The error occurred on only a small number of coins, and most of those have either been lost or damaged over the years. Because of this, only a handful of these rare pennies remain in pristine condition, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the opportunity to own one. The 1999 no-mint mark penny is also special because of its place in the broader history of American coinage. It represents the intersection of chance, craftsmanship, and the enduring appeal of rare, historical artifacts. It's a coin that's not only valuable for its unique error but also for its story, a story that spans over a century of U.S. coin production. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in your possession, you're holding a piece of history, literally. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who happens to have stumbled upon a rare find, the 1999 no-mint mark penny is a reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures are the ones that are least expected. In the world of numismatics, where rarity and history collide, the 1999 no-mint mark penny stands as a shining example of how a small mistake can lead to something extraordinary. So, next time you come across a 1999 penny in your pocket or in your change, take a closer look. You just might be holding a $176,000 treasure in your hand. The fascinating world of the 1999 no-mint mark penny. It's important to consider how collectors and numismatists have driven the value of this coin through the years. What started as a simple error in the minting process turned into a full-blown treasure hunt, with enthusiasts and coin dealers alike scouring for any remaining specimens. But how exactly do you know if your 1999 penny is one of the rare ones that could be worth thousands? It's not as easy as just looking at the year on the coin. First, you need to ensure that your penny has no mint mark, which can be found on the reverse side of the coin. If there's no P on the back, you may be in luck. However, even a missing mint mark isn't enough on its own to guarantee that your penny will fetch a hefty sum. The condition of the penny is just as important, if not more so. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that is worn or damaged. The value of coins is graded on a scale, with the highest grade being mint state or MS, which means the coin looks almost as if it were just minted, flawless and with no noticeable wear. If your 1999 no-mint mark penny is graded as a high-quality MS65 or better, it could push its value well beyond what most people would expect. The rarity of the 1999 no-mint mark penny also plays a huge role in its worth. The number of these error coins in existence is estimated to be small, but the exact figure is still somewhat unclear. The U.S. Mint has never officially acknowledged how many of these special pennies were struck without a mint mark, leaving room for debate and speculation in the numismatic community. Because of this uncertainty, collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins that come with certificates of authenticity or professional grading. There's something inherently exciting about the idea of finding one of these rare pennies in your pocket change. It's the thrill of the hunt, the prospect of discovering a hidden gem among the mundane coins you see every day. And that's part of what makes the 1999 no-mint mark penny so fascinating. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a piece of history waiting to be discovered by the right person at the right time. For those who are serious about coin collecting, the hunt for rare coins like the 1999 no-mint mark penny is a passion that can take years to truly appreciate. It's not just about the value of the coins, though that's certainly a big part of it. It's also about the history, the artistry, and the stories behind each piece. For numismatists, coins are like tiny time capsules, each one telling a story about the people, the technology, and the culture of the time when it was minted. And speaking of stories, let's consider how the 1999 no-mint mark penny fits into the broader narrative of American coinage. The U.S. Mint has a long history of producing coins with both brilliant successes and notable errors. Over the years, there have been many instances of coins that turned out to be worth far more than their face value, thanks to mistakes made during the minting process. But the 1999 penny stands out because it's an error that was almost overlooked, and yet it has become one of the most well-known and valuable coins in modern times. This rare penny also serves as a reminder that even the smallest details in coin production can lead to dramatic consequences. A missing mint mark, something that most people would never notice, has become the catalyst for a story of rarity, value, and obsession. And as collectors continue to pursue these pennies, the legacy of the 1999 no-mint mark penny only grows stronger. So, what can we learn from the 1999 no-mint mark penny? For one, it teaches us that sometimes the things we least expect to be valuable can turn out to be treasures. A small error, a tiny flaw in the production process, has the potential to create something incredibly valuable, something that tells a story of how a simple mistake can lead to extraordinary outcomes. It also highlights the unpredictable nature of the coin collecting world. While some coins are destined to become valuable from the start, others, like the 1999 penny, become valuable over time as they are rediscovered and appreciated for their rarity and uniqueness. In that sense, the world of numismatics is always in motion, constantly evolving as new discoveries are made and old treasures are reevaluated. But perhaps most importantly, the 1999 no-mint mark penny serves as a reminder of how a small piece of history can leave an indelible mark on the world. This humble 1-cent coin, which might seem insignificant at first glance, has captured the imagination of people all over the world. It's a testament to the idea that sometimes the most extraordinary stories are hidden in the most unexpected places. So, whether you're an experienced collector or just someone with an interest in coins, the 1999 no-mint mark penny is a perfect example of how rare finds can transform a simple hobby into an exciting adventure. Who knows, maybe you'll stumble upon one yourself, and just like that, you'll have a piece of history in your hands worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In conclusion, the 1999 no-mint mark penny is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of chance, rarity, and the unexpected nature of numismatics. With its value continuing to rise, and with collectors continually searching for the rare few that remain, it's clear that this penny will forever hold a special place in the world of American coins. So, as you check your change, remember to keep an eye out for that elusive 1999 penny without a mint mark. It could very well be worth a small fortune, and who knows, you might just be holding the next big find.